Hi, my name's Jordan. I'm the founder of ASM-Trading and I'm currently a full-time trader. If you're watching this video, it's because you've decided that you want to learn how to trade or to be able to learn how to invest your own money. So I just want you to rest assured that you have come to the right place. I'll be making a series of videos over the coming weeks to help pass my knowledge and the things that I've learned to those who want to become profitable and successful at trading in the markets. I'll be doing videos from the very beginners all the way to the more advanced trading techniques. But this starting video is aimed at those who have never traded before and are just about to take their trading journey. So today's video is all about the needs to know about trading before you start to learn. Now, I don't want you to underestimate how important it is when you start your trading journey to get yourself out on the right path straight away and knowing your expectations of how long things are going to take and what you're going to need to do. So let's get into it then. The first thing I want you to think about, if you have decided that you want to start trading, you need to think about why. And ultimately, I want you to be able to choose your goals. So for me personally, when I started trading, I wanted to be, financially independent. I wanted to be self-employed. So I wanted to be a full-time trader. And I've managed to do that and become successful over the last couple of years. Is that what you want to do? If it is, that's great. At least it's going to help us shape the path that you take moving forward. Maybe you don't want to be a full-time trader. Maybe you have other ambitions. For instance, you might be a musician and that is your dream job, but you want to make some additional income to your current wage, and there's nothing wrong with that. But then at least you have an idea of how much you're going to need to dedicate your time to what we're actually doing. Lastly, you may already have a really good job, and you may decide that you want to be able to start investing your savings yourself to increase your capital, maybe get a better pension for when you're older, and you're looking for longer term investments rather than savings. I mean, savings can be good, but the bank only gives you a very small interest rate per year. If you're savvy about what you do with your money, you could turn that money into a lot more. So once you understand what your goal is and why you want to achieve it, I want you to write it down somewhere where you're going to be able to see it. So whether it's on your fridge or maybe on your cupboard, or the inside of your cupboard with your clothes, and just leave it there. So every day you're going to remind yourself of why you're trying to do this. Now, the reason I say this is because this is going to help keep you motivated, but also depending on what your goals are, it's going to help shape your path, because it's going to be quite a long journey and there are going to be times where you feel like you want to give up. But by doing this, it's going to help you remember every single day the reason why you're taking these steps. So the next part I want to talk about is probably the most important part for me. And I think it's the thing that most people fail to do when they are looking to take on their trading journey, and that is manage your expectations. So as you can see, I've put on the slide there, more than 80% of traders fail or lose money. Why is this? I know there's an actual trend and theme, but the thing is, what you've got to remember is that anybody can trade. If you're already thinking about trading, you've probably seen how easy it is. It's as easy as downloading an app to your phone, putting your money in, and off you go. Quite a dangerous thing, really, when you actually think about it, how easy it is just to get in and start doing it. A lot of people don't actually have the patience to learn properly, or sometimes can fall victim to scams. And with the market that we're in of trading, I have seen them so many times, and we'll cover it off a bit more later. There are loads of scams out there you've got to be careful of. The best way to do it is to learn yourself and take control. People generally want to sometimes get rich quick. They want a quick path to quitting their job. They get greedy, and that can lead to losses quickly. I've seen people blow their accounts in one day. It's not good. And sometimes people just generally lack the knowledge about risk management or the risks involved with trading, and go through countless amount of money, and then they fail, and they think it's not impossible or it's not possible, and then they just give up. So what is it then that you as a person from day one right now can do differently to make sure that you succeed? And this is one of the most important parts now, remember. So this is when I talk about managing your expectations. Expect at least 1 to 5 years worth of practice trading before you're even profitable. So with the courses that I'm going to be providing, I'm hopefully going to be able to get you there quicker rather than sooner, so you can learn from the mistakes that I made. But for me personally, and I'm really good at picking up things quickly, I'm really good with numbers, I'm really good at learning, but it took me 3 years before I was able to actually quit my job and I was profitable enough to become self-employed. And that, to me, 3 years is a long time. What you got to really do is compare your learning to completing a master's degree in university. And this is an example I give to everyone all the time. Imagine on day one, somebody could be a doctor and start operating on day one or start treating a patient on day one. Think how many people are going to fail at that. And I would say probably 99% of the population will fail at that. Why is that? Because, they haven't studied or they haven't treated it or studied the profession before starting their job. It's no different with trading. If you're going to go in on day one and just try and think you can do the job, you're going to fail. Treat it like it's your own business. Don't take any unnecessary risks or steps when you're investing, whether it's £10, £500, £5,000. You are going to want to make money with that. Don't take stupid risks. Make sure everything's calculated and everything has a reason for what you're doing there. And then lastly, and probably the most important part for me, is fully believe that with the time invested, you will get there. Now, you probably, if you've heard about trading, some people may call it a scam or say you're just going to lose money. I promise you, if you treat this like a business, you study and you train hard, I promise you, you will get there, but you actually need to believe yourself. I'm an advocate for being able to manifest your own future. And if you believe you're going to get there, promise you that you will. Hopefully I can get you there a lot quicker as well. Next then, think about what type of trading you want to do. Now, if you're watching this and you think, oh, there are going to be more categories than what I'm actually showing, there are. But I just want to break this down to 3 simple categories. I mean, these could be split into more categories and subcategories, but the idea that I'm trying to bring to everybody with trading is sometimes less is more, and sometimes keeping it simple works best. One of the first types of trading then, and if you're interested in trading, is what you've probably heard about the most, is trading stocks. So this is trading on the value of business stocks. So that's, for instance, you may trade on the value of Apple at the moment in the hope that the value of Apple is going to increase. So each share price is going to increase. So when you sell your shares, you're going to make money. This can be good for people because some people may already be a subject matter expert in certain areas. Now, for example, if you're really into your tech and you follow people like Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, you may already have an idea of what economic impacts can have on their businesses. So it might give you a little bit of an edge. For me, there are day traders in stocks, and I know people do that for a living, but I like to think about stocks as more for longer term investments. I don't really like to day trade with them. Next one you probably definitely have heard of is crypto. It all started with, I think, Bitcoin, and then there's been hundreds after that, and crypto went through this big boom, going back into 2021. It was being overbought and the prices were going crazy. A lot of people made money, but then a lot of people lost money because exactly the same thing happened with the dot-com bubble burst. Got overbought and then just started tanking. It's been in a bear market ever since, and what I mean by that is, the price has been going down, and I'm yet to see the bottom of it yet. For me, I'm staying away from crypto at the moment. When I see the bottom and I see opportunities, I'll be, maybe looking to buy some more on that. And then the next one, which is what I'll be mainly focusing all my videos and training for, is Forex, or the foreign exchange market. So for me, this is the most liquid market in the world. And what I mean by that is the most money being transferred or changing hands every day, literally trillions of dollars. There's so many trading opportunities. You got an option. You get options to use leveraged accounts to be able to increase your gains on there. And this is what I do for 95% of my trading. Now, there's nothing wrong with learning all 3 types of trading, and I guarantee if you get into this business, you will at some point. But there's so much information to learn. You need to become a subject matter expert in one before starting to learn the other. And this is why I say, choose what type of trading you want to do. Think back to what your goal is. For me, if you want to be a full-time trader and you want to do day trading, Forex can be the way forward because there's so many buying and selling opportunities in there. The next thing I want to talk about then is what to watch out for. Now, you're going to cover off a couple of points here. You're definitely going to come across in your trading journey, and hopefully this video will help you establish what is good and what is not. But I really want to talk about what to watch out for. Remember, with trading, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. 99% of the time, if somebody's giving you something and you think, wow, I could quit my job next week, if I do this, it's probably nonsense, and don't listen to them. Make sure if anybody's trying to sell you services, make sure you look for reviews or anything like that. Another thing that you're probably going to notice quite a lot, and you might already see, is free trading signals or VIP groups. So I've seen them a lot, and when I've been going through my Facebook feed, because I've got trading in my algorithms on Facebook, you know how it works. I get adverts all the time about people offering free trading signals, or join my VIP group, or join my Telegram. Just remember, nothing's for free. If they are telling you to join their group, they're going to want you to sign up with their broker. They're going to want you to make a minimum deposit of, say, something like £500 or dollars. And then when you sign up, they are going to get a fee from your broker or the broker that you're using. And then when you get in the group, 9 times out of 10, they don't really care if you make money or not. They just want to get as many people in that group as they can, so they can keep getting these affiliated fees. And then whether you make money is not important to them. So it's not free then. If you go in the group and then you end up losing their money. I've been part of groups and people just go in and they end up blowing all their accounts. They have no sense of risk management. They don't know what they're doing and they lose all their money. Now, I don't want to say that every single person out there is not trying to provide you a good service, but at least look for the ones who are being completely honest. Now, if somebody says it's free, or someone tries telling you, look, join my group, I'll get a fee from the broker and that's how you pay for it, at least they're being a little bit more honest. But just really look out for them. A lot of times they are not worth joining. Automated trading. So you're going to see a lot of this about people offering you a service where you can sign up with the automated trading, and usually will involve them signing up to their broker or something along the lines of that, and promising you results of 20% a month. Look out for these. A lot of the time, again, they're not genuine. They want a fee from you, or they want to sign up to their broker. If they do or are genuine, they will have some way of being able to look or verify their results. One of the main ones we use, and I'll be covering off in later videos, MyFXBook. MyFXBook is an independent website which allows traders to track and monitor their trades on a daily, monthly, weekly basis. So if somebody wants to see their performance, they can send them the link and you can look through that. That's a genuine source. Or sometimes, like, I work with somebody called Axie who offer a copy trading platform. The good thing about that is before you start trading, every single person on that platform will have a full history of verified results. So before you start copying anyone, you can see their wins, their losses, how well they've done, and you can make your decision based on actual facts rather than just somebody sending you screenshots of their results, because that is absolute nonsense. Tell you now, they're more than likely they're going to be some demo accounts. They're just trying to reel you in. Which takes me nicely on to the next point then. Trading robots, or as we call them, EAs, which stands for expert advisors. So trading robots can be good, and the majority of trading done in the markets these days are done on automated trading robots. But we got to remember is even some of the best bots are going to lose you money if you don't know how they run. So I would just say, and also do not believe results just by being given screenshots like I mentioned earlier. I've seen so many times people selling trading robots and they'll send you a screenshot of how they've made £5,000 today. All they're doing is putting that trading robot on a demo account, and then they are just doing one really good day, sends you the screenshot, but they're not showing you that the day before they lost £5,000. Again, if they're genuine, then they should have results on MyFX book or something along the lines where you can verify what they're actually doing. And later on down the line, if once you've learned how to trade and you understand how the markets work and you want a trading robot, I will actually talk through how you can build and create your own trading robot, and it's a lot easier and cheaper than people actually think. The second but last then, expensive trading courses. I've seen a lot of people out there offering trading courses and they're quite expensive. One of the most expensive courses I got offered was around about £5,000. They tried to reel me in saying they only want to take on people who deserve to take a spot because we've only got limited spots available. But 9 times out of 10, all the information that you need is going to be out there available for you. For instance, I'm offering all these videos for free, and I'm not asking for anything back. You just got to know where to look. Don't get wrapped into paying for something when you can get it for free, essentially. And the last one is funded challenge passes. If you're interested in trading, either you're already aware or you'll be aware soon, there are these people called prop firms or proprietary firms of where they offer you the ability to get funded a large amount of money. That could be £100,000, £50,000. But to do so, you have to complete a challenge for them. So you will pay something in excess of £500 or $500 to complete a challenge for them. If you fail that challenge, then you don't get your money back and you also don't get the account. There's these people out there, they promise you that they'll pass their challenge for you, and then for a fee of £500. Always check who they are. Always check reviews on Trustpilot. I personally have not found one genuine one. I've always wanted to have a look to see who's advertising. I haven't seen a single person who's genuine, regardless of what they're trying to say to you. And just remember, if you're not in the position where you can pass that challenge yourself, even if they did by some miracle pass a challenge for you, the chances are you're just gonna fail anyway. So I would stay well clear of anything like that. So they're the main points I want you to think before you start taking on your trading journey. I'm going to be doing the next couple of videos in bite-sized chunks for you so it doesn't get too much information in one go. But before we do, let's just recap what we've gone over today. So remember, first of all, choose your goals and what you want to achieve, why you want to achieve it. Write it down, put it somewhere you can see it every day. Remember, manage your expectations. Remember, it took me 3 years before I became profitable and was able to quit my job. Expect something similar. If you're really, really good, maybe you can do it in a year. I'd be really impressed, but anything up to 5 years, don't try and skip steps or get rich quick, okay? Get in the right habits from the start. Treat it like it's your own business. No unnecessary risks. Choose what type of trading you want to do. Remember what to look out for, the kind of scams you come across. Remember the people who are being genuine or not. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. And start learning and back yourself 100%. So I just want to say thank you for tuning in for this video. The next video I'm going to be doing is going to be Forex for Beginners Part 1. Like I said, all my videos will be aimed at Forex. So if that's where you want to go, then please stay tuned. If you're interested in different avenues, please drop a comment and or drop a message, and I'll be happy to try and point you in the right direction to learn, or anything at all you need to know, just let me know. Appreciate your time, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.